your child play. So recently I met someone who asked if I could get her a lesson teacher, a teacher that can teach her children rather, etiquette and phonetics. She says that children really play a lot, although they have extra lesson teachers after school, but they still play so much. So that got me curious. I was like, okay, how old are these children we're talking about? She said her children are about 6 and 8 years old. And I'm like, just 6, 8. Let these children play. Because as I asked, now that means those children come back from school probably 3, thereabouts, 3:34. They have their extra lesson to probably 5 or 6. Then I'm sure they will go to bed latest by 9. So when do they play? Probably it's between that 6, because there will still be homework, 6 to 9. And she says they play too much. So I'm like, when exactly do you now want them to play? Children need to play, like they need to play. So what I just went ahead to tell her was she should find or curate their play towards, or channeling it towards their strength. So if you say, okay, child talks too much, channel the play towards something that is the strength, that talk. If your child maybe spoils remotes or dismantle things too much, get resources that they would do, they would solve, probably building a robot or something that they would work on, and they'll even get tired there. Or 1,000 pieces puzzle, there are lots of options out there. But let your child play. In fact, there are open-ended plays where you see that they'll be acting drama. I remember when I was growing up, I would act drama. You are this person, I'm that person. And I see my girls also doing that pretend play, which is one of the resources that I am so keenly interested in, aside the basic Montessori resources that teaches basic concepts. So please let that child play. It's okay for them to play with sand. It's okay for them to play with stones. Just set the rules. Do not throw stones when you're playing with stones. Don't pour the sand. For instance, my child has locks on her hair, so I wear a cap because I know that sand will still get to the hair. What will the implication be? It is the soap and the water and the small energy we use to wash the clothes. But the experience they have learned in that play, they learn a lot. They learn communication skills. Please give me a moment. They learn communication skills. They learn sensory. Their senses are being tested. They taste it. They smell it. They talk. They solve problems while at it. They copy and redo what you have done at home. There's a lot that children learn that they do not learn in a regular classroom, which helps them later in life at the end of the day. And do you know that when you observe children play, especially when they are deep in play, that play that you call rough play, although not play to harm themselves, even though I tell my children that if you get hurt,